What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, y'all? We are back again for another episode review of the freaking finale of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 8 episode. What is this? 18? Winner Take All. Okay, so we start off with Scrappy. You know, he throwing this little event. It's like a little joint event with him and the BAMs. Okay. He's opening up his new record label, The Committee. And then the BAMs is doing her headline Shimmers or some shit like that. But Mama D and them there playing craps and all that stuff or whatever. You know, everybody's on their best behavior. You got I think was it Rashida? Rashida Shekinah? No, Shekinah, Sierra, and probably somebody else, you know, with Kendra talking about what was going on with the event that happened with Rashida little event. And you know, Kendra, she's in her feelings about the whole thing because then they start talking about Jock, and she's still in her feelings about Jock, and you know, she's not sleeping in the she's sleeping in a hotel, she's not sleeping at the home with him. You know, she feel a type of way about that, and you know, he up here messing around and he probably fucking around with Sharonda and Carly, you know, that messy bitch and all that stuff. She messy as shit. Okay, listen. So at this point, she kind of was like, hold up, hold up, hold up. Let me just tell you what happened. So Sharonda, I went down there to the shop. Sharonda is the one that told me that he was flirting with people, you know, and flirting with her, whatever. And so, therefore, I told Carly, and then, you know, Carly told Cena and all this stuff, going down the chain of custody and all that shit. And so, at this point, you know, he was like, he threw a whole ass tantrum, like he just snapped and all that stuff. He was really aggravated about the whole thing when he found out. And so, that man still love you, girl. He was like, I mean, I love him too, but it's like I want him back, but you know, if he come back, he gonna have to work for this. I just can't give it to him. Baby, let me just tell you this about Kendra. I like Kendra. You kinda you know, a little naive, okay? Because I don't believe that you didn't know that he was fucking around with other chicks. But anyway, that makeup, okay? That makeup with your hair starting all the way back here. Like, no, 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 no. I don't understand what in the mortician, what in the casket ready, what in the Chanel number no, what in the what is going on, okay? What in the Deadwood was happening with her fucking face, alright? I said she is a pretty girl and y'all put that fucking dark ass makeup on her like that. Who did that? Fire them. And if you did it yourself, slap yourself, okay? Because it's not right. Anyway, they trying to find out where Scrappy at. Kirk and Rashida, you know, trying to find out where Scrappy at. I think Kirk went over there talking to Mama D and was like, you got to find out what's going on inside his head and all that stuff because he's still feeling some type of way about this accident, you know. And he was talking to Kirk. They found him. He was by himself after he gave his little speech or whatever. Oh, excuse me. You know, he's in his feelings about the whole accident and the fact that he just came out the accident with just a crushed leg, foot or whatever, but his friend had so many much more injuries and, you know, still recovering, and I don't think they was really talking and all that stuff. And they was basically like, if he gonna leave the state or whatever, you need to go ahead and get off your chest what's going on with you, and y'all need to talk and talk that stuff out. Basically, that's what you need to do. If it's hurting you so much and you so concerned, open up your mouth and go talk to the dude. Okay, that's what you need to do. Moving on from that, we get this scene with damn, who was it? Pooh, not Pooh. Yeah, Pooh in the studio with Akbar. Pooh. Now let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Pooh would be fine as shit to me. Fine as shit to me if she would take some of them fillers out her face and her lips and she would take some of that makeup off. Her body is everything, okay? Body is everything, and you know, she'd be cute to be like, girl, she just, her attitude and everything is just, you know, it's just, mm-mm. But, I mean, I could take her down. She nasty enough, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, she just need to calm that down and tone that shit down. Then I can really, you know, do what I gotta do. But anyway, don't judge me. Do not fucking judge. Don't judge me like that, because I can feel the heat radiating off of y'all comments. Like, damn, bitch, you just were. Yeah, okay. I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. All right. But anyway, moving on. Akbar, like, ever since I've been working with Hiram, I had Pooh up in the studio, and then I got Shay Mack up in here. I need all the support that I can get. And so they started talking about everything that's been going on. How Akbar made up with Spice. They all to the good. And Pooh was like, everybody that I've heard everybody that I spoke to who know her always say that she's such a cool person. She writes for other people and all that stuff, and she's such a nice person and all this shit. And when we was up in Trinidad, it was so much stuff that was going on. I couldn't even pay attention to Spice and get a chance to talk to the girl. But that's good that they made up and all that shit. Then they started talking about the whole thing with the Mother's Day brunch or whatever, and how that went down, and and she don't care about the lie detector paper because she thinks like it's a fake or whatever. Mind you, Kendra did say you can fake a lie detector test, okay? You can, and she a lawyer, quote unquote. She a lawyer, so she would know, okay? She'll know these things. So I take her word for it before I take anybody else's. But at this point, Pooh don't believe it, and they was like, at the end of the day, y'all need to get this over with. Because Shay was like, I went on ahead and I apologized to Carly because I have to get my bread, okay? Now I'm finally getting booked and shit like that. Who would want that to happen at the engagement? Pooh looking like, why would you I said, girl, this puppet master is in her feelings, okay? And it took Akbar to be like, y'all too damn old for this stuff. Your relationship, y'all will never be friends again, okay? So let it go. She was like, you know what? You are correct. The relationship and friendship between me and Carly is dead forever. And when our daughters got into it, that just crossed the line. That just, put it dead in the water. Okay, who brought them in there like that? I was just like, it took you that moment when your daughters got involved in it for you to realize that you need to just let it go. Like, girl, we've been telling your ass this. But whatever. Moving on from that scene, we get Mimi is at home with Ty. Carly comes over there, and basically she talking about what happened at the party and all that shit. Woo, we don't care. But let's just get onto this whole thing between Ty, because Eva is over with Stevie J, and Carly had asked where she was. And so it was like, well, that's good that y'all getting along or whatever. It was like, no. He going back and forth with Ty on social media and all this stuff. Maybe we should meet up. No, y'all don't need y'all to meet up or whatever, because I know how Stevie act. Stevie crazy. Stevie be doing some stuff. I said he push buttons and y'all fall for it each and every time. I know how this man work. And so at one point, Mimi had stepped away, and Ty was talking to Carly and was like, you know what? I'm still might just go down there and talk to him, because he did invite me to come over and talk to him or whatever and get this shit straight up. But I said, girl, you can do all that you can do with that. They still going back and forth. Just last week, they put up a clip of them two playing basketball, and him was throwing shots at her, and she threw a shot right back in the comment on the captions. How about some? I may not have won a championship, but you ain't nothing but an Instagram dad. You ain't paid child support and all this stuff. I said, you know what, girl, stud daddies need to just, y'all need to just get with women who are lesbians, okay? Who are lesbians with no kids, and the kids be yours when y'all get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got time for this. I don't have time for baby mama drama. I really don't. So that's why I prefer my chicks, my women, I should say, without kids. So Scrappy, he went to visit Casino. They was at the church. And I will say, no jokes aside, I put all the jokes aside, this was a touching scene. Bitch, I almost teared up a little bit, okay? I said, girl, put the waterworks back, okay? Because, we forget, and at least I forgot, that Scrappy was the one driving in that car. And, I think he dozed off for a minute, and that's how they got into the car accident. And, he wasn't under the influence of anything. He just dozed off. And it was a freak accident that happened. And, he's feeling guilty about it for the simple fact that he got a little bit of injury. But, his friend was the passenger, and he's dealing with a whole lot more. And when you listen to what the friend was saying, he's still having trouble with his stomach. They talking about doing reconstructive stomach surgery on him. He's having a whole bunch of hernias everywhere because his organs aren't where they supposed to be at. He had to learn to walk again. He had to learn how to breathe again. Can you imagine learning how to breathe on your own again? That is crazy, okay? And, it just reminds me, and it just, when we see these accidents or whatever that happens, and then we always notice that it's always be like this for some reason, that it be the passenger that be so messed up. And it's unfortunate that that happened to his friend. And, he feel guilty about it. And he feel like he blames himself, but the friend had to reassure him, yeah, I felt some type of way when I see you, posting stuff about what's going on in your life. And it's like, damn, you out here just living life or whatever, and just moving on or whatever. And I'm still out here healing. And it was like, but at the end of the day, regardless of what anybody say, I don't blame you for what happened. It was an accident. I was sitting here like, you know what? Scrap crying and shit. I'm sitting here like, that's good. That's good. It's like, I love you, bro. When he said that, I love you, I said, oh, woo! When black men show their emotions, girl, it does something. It does something. It does something, because sometimes they don't. It's like, you got someone that be so hyper masculine where they feel like, oh, you can't show this, you can't cry, you can't tell a person that you love them and all that stuff, you bro and all that stuff. And I seen that thing, I said, okay, I likes that. Then we get to this dumb thing with Stevie, what I was talking about earlier, with Stevie and what's her name, Ty. They met up to play basketball, and he was like, if I win, you get a public you get to wear pumps and heels and all that stuff in the skirt, and if you win, you get a public apology. And she was just basically saying, you need to stop with the post, whatever, commenting about me. And he was like, well, you need to stop this and stop that, keep it sexy on the post. And I'm like, keep it sexy? He got a problem with the fact that she basically voicing her opinions about the fact that, from what she's seen, since she's more so, she claims like she's more so in Eva's life than he is, and that, he's a part-time dad, and, only an Instagram father, and, all this stuff. You need to help Mimi out more. Put in the comments, because I'm not going to give my opinions at this point. Put in the comments, if you was in this situation, do you feel like Ty had the right to, confront Stevie about his parenting? You know what I'm saying? Well, she just had let Mimi's handle it. And then Stevie said in the confessional, basically, that he come from the school of, if you don't have kids, you don't voice your opinions. You don't say nothing about somebody who do have kids. I'm not from that school, okay? I don't abide by that, because let me tell you something. That's just like, if you're not married, you shouldn't be getting no advice from somebody that's not married. You shouldn't be, talking on somebody's marriage. If you're not with kids, you don't have kids, you shouldn't be talking to somebody, telling somebody with kids what to do and all this stuff. You don't have to be married to say something on somebody's relationship, and you don't have to have kids to do to say the same thing. If something don't look right, you can voice your opinions on that, and that's damn well what I'm gonna do, okay? And you can take it or you can leave it, but baby, I'm still gonna voice my opinions. I hate when people say that. I don't have to have kids to know that what you're doing is fucked up, okay? What you're doing is fucked up. If you're not constantly in that child's life, there's an issue there, and you need to rectify that issue, okay? And according to Ty, there's an issue there, okay? But y'all tell me how y'all feel about that whole situation. It's still going on. Still going on. So, Scrap is out here trying to be a legitimate businessman, okay? He got his little seafood joint finna open up. I said, damn, didn't Benzino open up a seafood joint up in Atlanta? Niggas love them some seafood, bitch. I want me some crab leg and some butter sauce. Bitch, I want to try to be love sauce, okay? I'll be watching. Let me tell you something. I got into the mukbang shit, okay? Let me tell you something. I went down into a rabbit hole, bitch. It just took me out one day, and I was just like, wow, so all y'all eat is seafood. Now, they do a little bit of something else here and there, but the majority of it, they do seafood. And I be like, that shit be looking so fucking fire. Can you imagine the sauce? Did you hear about the crabs that was just popping up in that man neighborhood that was recently just happened? I said, go get the Old Bay seasoning and go get a pot. Boil that shit. Go get some corn, potatoes. Let's get this done, okay? Get them up, clean them off, let it go. Anyway, but he doing his thing, and I was like, okay, Scrap. My co-worker said Scrap is ugly. I don't feel like Scrap is ugly, okay? I feel like he alright. Am I the only one? Whatever. Anyway, especially when he had his hair. I was so mad still that he cut his hair. But he had to do what he had to do to go to jail. Okay? But anyway, he doing that, and then you got Kurt and Jai come down there tasting his food and all that stuff, and they was like, this is good, and then, you having your little grand opening, I'm gonna come to yours, you gotta come to mine, it's gonna be next Friday. Bruh, I ain't gonna be able to do it next Friday, because, I just got a house, and I got King, Tierra gave me the go-ahead for that one, and I was like, okay, cool, that's right, excuse me, at this point, Shay Mack come in there, that Scraps girl or whatever, that's his homegirl, and so she was like, they was like, you having a little grand opening, you need a DJ? Here go a DJ right here. Well, Carly gonna be there. I don't care, I ain't sweat that girl, we good or whatever. I said, she ain't finna stop my bag. I apologize for what I did, and Kurt was like, I wasn't there at the party, but hey, she sound like she genuinely apologized and feel sorry for what she did, so, it is what it is. Jack go outside, Scrappy outside, he just pulled up, and he was like, I see your little puppy dog eyes and all that stuff, but let me tell you something. So the Bams, I said, Bam and Scrappy, they gossip. This is what I want to be in a relationship for. So we could just gossip about everybody. God damn, because that's exactly what they do. Girl, let me tell you something, bitch. Listen. At work, so-and-so. Yeah, you seen her. Girl, listen, what happened? What happened, baby? Baby, listen. Girl, it's a mess. For real? Yes. That's all I want to do. Okay? Don't want to do it with me. But, all right. So at this point, he was like, the Bams told me while we was at the party or whatever, because Kendra came through, okay? And she was like, I miss Jaceel. I miss Jaceel. And the way he did it, it was really funny to me or whatever. And he was like, look at you laughing and all that shit. I said, look at these grown ass men acting like little ass boy. But he in love. He was like, you need to go out there and get your girl. Of course I'm going to go out there and get my girl. It's cool. Moving on from there, we see Spice and Akbar in Stank on Your studio. Y'all, bombs over Baghdad. Stanko, don't pull the thing out unless you play the head something. Bombs over Baghdad. Y'all, get into Outkast if you don't know. You youngest, do your homework. That's the homework assignment that I'm going to do for y'all today. We're going to come back next week. Y'all going to tell me how y'all felt about the albums. Go back and do your fucking research on Outkast, okay? Atlantic's on, all right? Legendary, iconic status, okay? Andre 3000, big boy, I'm so mad Big Boy was up in that Scream remake shit that came on last week as the fucking crackhead police officer. Anyway, moving on from that, they trying to figure out the songs that they're gonna do, and they vibing or whatever. Ciara comes in, and let me tell you something. Ciara and her little alien head, I would fuck the shit out of her too. But moving on from that, I just had to throw that out there because anyway. Moving on, she wanted to apologize, for the beef that they got into, and, talking about her kid. She was like, you know what, I shouldn't have brought up this whole thing about your kid or whatever, because, I ain't had my baby when, when she was first born for that first year or whatever, because I was trying to get myself together, so we've been through the struggle, we've been through the same thing, and I shouldn't have threw that out there. But you know what, bitch, I apologize for throwing the water on you too. You threw water on her? Yeah, I threw water on her. I apologize. He was like, okay, I forgive you. The only reason why I forgive her is because underneath all that Maybelline and all that goddamn makeup, me and this bitch had history, so we gonna be good. I said, okay. We knew it. Oh, guys, this show is so dumb. Get your whole ass up out my house. Did you see the way it made me hug, though? Okay. No, we're not gonna do that. So Frank, what the fuck name is Frank? Kirk and Rashida had their little opening for their little bistro that ain't even all the way together, but I call it like a little soft opening because it's just like family and friends and stuff like that that's there. Ciara booed up with BK. I said, girl, you sure enough know how to pick the bullshit, but alright, you just love sucking on my lip. Okay. Whatever, I feel some type of way, but whatever, girl, that's the dick that you want to choose, okay? You went from BK to Scrappy to BK, girl, okay, there's the pattern, but, anyway, so, Ty comes in, see Carly. Hey, girl, did you do what you said that you was gonna do? You didn't do that, girl, did you? Yes, I did. Oh, my God, what happened? He's supposed to give me an apology because he lost or whatever, but, don't tell Mimi because I ain't told her yet. I said, come on, Ty. Girl, she gonna find out this is a show, okay? So they go in the back, they talking about all this stuff, and, Ty don't mention nothing, but then Ciara come back there saying, oh, my God, y'all, guess what happened? Listen, BK didn't surprise me. Wait a minute, BK. I thought the last time we spoke, y'all wasn't even together. What happened? What, girl? We working on. You know how you be mad at a motherfucker for a minute, then you come back and you be like, oh my god, I love him. Then you be mad again. Then you just fuck it out, and then you come back. You know, it's just a cycle like that. That's what it is. But anyway, he taking me to Paris for my birthday. Ah, oh my god. I said, girl, okay. You know, that's cute. She just came back from London. I follow her on Instagram. Don't ask me why, but I do. But anyway, moving on from that. And he didn't take her. She was doing a class out there. I said, oh, you getting international Sierra like that? Interesting. Okay. You know, I didn't know that she was that popping, but you know. Okay. But moving on from that, she was like, and you know what, Carly? I'm getting like your messy ass, and I blame your messy ass for bringing me into this bullshit with Pooh and all this stuff. You want to introduce me into this butch, okay? You introduced me to this bitch, and now I'm being messy like your ass because I done dug up some stuff and did my research on Miss Pooh, and Miss Pooh ain't who she claimed to be. But you know what? I'm not going to put it out there yet. I'm going to wait till it's a big event, and then I'm going to expose her. I said, what? On the reunion? Is that what you gonna do? Or by the end of this episode? Girl, stop playing with my emotion. Moving on from that. Ty comes downstairs over at Mimi's place. She doing a little salad. This her last night there because she about to go, you know, to the Las Vegas Aces, play games or whatever. And so at this point, she come downstairs and she was like, hey, babe. I was like, Once you do it like that, you already know some bullshit is about to pop off. Girl, she done told her, you see this post that Stevie posted? You know, he talked about some sexy pumps and all this stuff and woo, woo, woo. I said, is that supposed to be the apology? He was like, well, we went and I talked to him. We played a game. He lost. He was supposed to put up a public apology. Mimi was over the fact that she said that she met up with him. I would have been over the fact that she said that too. Because she should have listened to him, to Mimi. Mimi known this man all her life, practically majority of her adult life, okay? She's known this man, dealt with him and all this shit, and know how he works, all right? So you doing this ain't gonna change the fact that he is still gonna be coming after you and still gonna be acting an a-hole to you and all this shit. And soon, sure enough, he's supposed to be coming over there with Faith. They sit down trying to have this conversation. It goes absolutely nowhere, okay? Faith is trying to call him out. He don't listen to his wife. His wife is telling him that was a fucked up apology. That was not an apology. If you wanted an apology, I could have helped your ass with it, okay? That wasn't right. You know, you need to understand and you need to come to the conclusion that yes, you have handled stuff not in a proper way. You have not responded to certain things in a proper way. And Mimi said, I don't have a problem when Faith is around even doing stuff. Why is it that you can't give me that respect and do the same thing when Ty is around? I said, why is it, Stevie? What is it? Because Ty is a woman. I feel as though that's what it is because and he still feel like, you know, Mimi should never got off his bus regardless, okay? And he feel like, oh, damn, she gained her independence finally. And she finally broke through for me. Okay, that's what it felt like. Okay, and so you know, at this one point, they start going back and forth. Oh, use this, use that. You ain't shit. You's a punk bitch. You hoe ass bitch. You a bitch. You a weak ass. You a whack ass bitch. It was like, nah, you a bitch. No, a bitch. I'm a whole ass bitch. Okay, I'm a whole ass bitch. You be that bitch. And I think at one point, Mimi was like. Stevie started beatboxing. Now, see, Stevie antics is not funny. But then again, it is funny, okay? And I'm going to tell you why it's funny. Because of the simple fact that they know, and Mimi, you've been with this man so long, and you know how he is, okay? And you fall for the trap each and every time. You let him get to you. She getting all mad. The voice is already at this octave. That bitch went down the hill. Okay, you weak ass bitch. You weak ass bitch. Get your whole ass up out my goddamn house, bitch. Get it out my house, bitch. Get it. And Ty was like, look, baby, she gone. He gone. I was like, this is just a mess. She hugged him. Y'all really... It's a mess. It's a mess. Why keep entertaining him? Just ignore it because he's going to keep on doing the same thing. He don't care how he looks. He's going to keep on doing the same thing. And that's what y'all don't understand. We see it. Why don't y'all? Damn, and we ain't even in the household. Did y'all hear when at the little opening for Kirk and Rashida thing when Mama D was sitting down there talking and she was like, oh, the ambiance, it's so nice up in here. The ambiance is so nice. I'm sitting here like, Bitch, I know she not trying to say the ambiance. She said the awe. Like, I'm so in awe. The ambiance. I said, girl, get up out of here. And Shekinah gonna help Jock trying to get Kendra back. I said, here we go. Let's go see what's gonna happen. So she kind of went and got Kendra. She's helping Jack out with this little surprise, going to take her to this little masquerade party thing or whatever. And so when she gets there, everybody got on these masks. And I'm sitting here like, so you mean to tell me that you've been around this whole cast this whole season and you don't know who these people are? Okay, I can see Spice with her blue hair. If you wanted me not to know who you are, you mean to tell me you didn't know how your mama face was? But okay, that's cute. I ain't even gonna do that. I ain't even gonna do that. But it's certain people that you knew. Like Spice gave it away what was gonna go on. I said, that's Spice right there. There go Rashida and her curly hair. But it's cute. It's cute, whatever. Let's get back to what's going on. And so we see Jock come out. Jock, give his little speech about how he missed her, how he want to be with her and all this stuff. It was like everybody wear masks and all this shit. Yeah, you be wearing the mask and I gotta wear this mask so that everybody can't see how much I'm hurt. Because you hurt me, Jaceel. Jaceel, you really hurt me with all these goddamn rumors going around about you. Girl, I said, Kendra, calm down. You putting up with it, okay? It's your man. I mean, you knew that nigga ain't shit. But okay, this was kind of cute. He had all his people, I want you to turn around. I want everybody to take their mask off. And I want you to look at everybody. She took her mask off. She looked at everybody. She was like, oh my God. It took her a second to realize that her mama was there. She was just looking like, oh my God, Mom. I said, girl, you was looking dead at her. But okay, that was cute. That was cute. When she turned back around, Jock had his ring out to give to her. And, of course, she's like, oh. I said, girl, you better play up for the camera so you could come back next season, girl. Kendra learning. Kendra is learning. But Kendra was shaking, too. I was like, oh, girl, you really all right? This your man. It was like, but y'all see all these rumors and stuff, He was like, that's exactly what they are. They're just rumors and speculation because, baby, at the end of the day, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. That's all that it is, okay? And she was like, you know what? With all this stuff that's going on, just looking at Jack, this made me want to put all these rumors and stuff to rest. I said, okay, girl, that's how you feel. That's how you gonna feel. And that was basically the end of the episode. You know how at the end they do how, little wrap up on their stories and stuff like that. I truly don't give a damn. I'm just waiting for because I don't give a damn because it's all bullshit. Mimi and old girl still together. They just playing with each other. Okay, Carly, her and Mo claim to be together. They still doing the IVF process, but they not gonna implant the baby. Okay, everybody doing their little stories and all that stuff. It is what it is. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. I'm just looking forward to the reunion and see who gonna pop off on who and how this gonna go and see how much of the Shekinah and Akbar stuff they gonna show. But y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode and this finale. Tell me how y'all felt about the whole season in general. It was too damn long, but that's what we're here for. And I will see you guys later. Peace.